Hi friends, it's Kim from Homestead Hopeful. For those of you that saw my last brief video, you already know that there was a moving truck involved. Well, after 5 years of waiting, 3 years of renting, and many prayers, we are finally homeowners. And it feels wonderful. Back in July, we went camping and we saw this beautiful property that we thought, well, it's close enough to where we're camping, let's check it out. And by the time we were done touring the home, we knew that we loved it. Our kids right away were saying, oh, let's buy it, this is the one. So we were kind of reluctant to put much faith in it because 5 times now we have put in a bid on a home and it was accepted only to be then rejected by a higher bidder or a cash offer, things like that. It was ugly business. So it was very discouraging. We didn't say much to many people at all. We didn't really want to make any commitment as far as not going to our co-ops and things like that because we didn't want to shoot ourselves in the foot, you know. We wanted to make sure that we still had our plans in place should this fall through. And honestly, it's still kind of overwhelming and surprising that we're here. We spent the majority of last weekend packing and moving, and then this week we've spent unpacking. So our home now is just amazing. The possibilities are endless. We have 11 acres that we can do with whatever we want. Most of it is wooded. Some of it is ready to plant. About 2 acres or so, I believe, is ready to plant. That's including like the front yards and things like that. There's already a small orchard with apple trees and I think 2 pear trees. They still have some apples on them, but they're way up really high that we can't reach them. Neither can the deer, and that's why they're still there. Whatever the deer can reach, they've already eaten. There's none to be found on the ground at all, which is kind of funny. So as far as the old house goes, we have no more belongings there except for our bees, and we have to close out the garden. So we have outdoor things like our picnic table and stuff like that, the bees, and gardening stuff. So I will need to go back at some point and close out the garden, and at that point we'll probably pick up the bees as well. It's getting a little cold, so we need to do it very soon before it's cold and stays cold and they cluster. How about we take a walk so you can see some of our property? Okay, so this is the top of the hill in the pavilion. Oh, hi kitty. Hello. Who do you belong to? Hi. You're probably the footprints that I saw the other day. Hello. Let's take a walk up the hill. So we have the woods here on this side. I think we're gonna put the bees down, over there-ish. It's a little flatter, plus it's behind some of the buildings, so they'll get some protection from wind and that sort of thing. It's kind of hard to know right now where to put them. So we're walking up. This is the lesser of the slants. You can see the game trails through the woods. The woods are very thick, lots and lots of dead branches and that sort of thing, small trees, dead trees. We don't really know exactly what is what yet. We will. We haven't even toured or explored the woods too much. We're looking forward to that. That'll be fun. There are wild raspberries. I'm gonna just walk across the field so I can show you the beautiful view. It is really gorgeous. Hope you can see it. The trees have mostly lost their leaves in the last couple of days. We had some rain last night, so unfortunately most of them are bare, but still pretty spectacular. Turkey feather. This is where the wild turkeys have been. They've been in this upper field a lot, like every night. There's been deer up here, lots of deer. Okay, ready? Oh, let me go up to the top. Yeah, I'll go up to the top. Whew. It's quite the hill. All right, ready? And that is our view. It's just so beautiful. I can imagine a picnic table or a pavilion right in the middle. Well, that's our view. There's just so many possibilities. We have, oh my goodness, more land right now to plant and garden in than we have money to put in it. So it's going to be a slow endeavor. We're going to sit down and make priority lists. It's going to be a little while though. It'll be slow and steady. There's just so many things that we can do. Our minds are just overloaded and overwhelmed with possibilities because for so many years we've prayed for this and didn't really think that, what do we do when it happens? And here we are in the midst of our dream come true. So we'll probably take a little time to soak it up and really realize that this is really ours. Isn't that magnificent? It's incredible. All right, friends, thank you so much for bearing with me. Thank you for joining me. I am overjoyed and elated and a little bit incredulous that this actually is happening. I still kind of feel like I'm at somebody's vacation home and it's not really ours. So this should be fun and interesting to see what it comes of it. I hope you'll join us for all the adventures. I hope you'll tune in to hear our stories, to give us advice, to give us encouragement, because I'm sure at times it's going to be crazy overwhelming. But until then, I'm just going to enjoy incredible beauty. Thank you so much, friends. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.